What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Three Pyramids Network with your host, Jesus Christ, with your host, the ignorant, eclectic, mad genius, man. What's good? Today, as you can see, man, we are on, we're checking out, we're going to be reacting to sneaker resellers. Sneaker resale is over by your boy, or by our boy, that boy Will, man. Shout out to that boy Will. Like always, the links will be in the description down below. And also, I am doing something. I'm gonna do it in the beginning and maybe at the ends. But the goal for this year for this channel is to reach 1,000 subscribers. If you could help me out with the super hype, with the like, tell a friend to tell a friend, man. I would appreciate it. All that being said, let me stop talking. Let's do this.
It's a beautiful day to do these reactions, man. Listen, like it before you light it, hit the sub before you hit the bud, join the team before you hit the green, hit share before you put it in the L. I could do this all day, y'all. Listen, sneaker resellers are losing everything because people stop buying. Let's get into this video. Don't forget to hit that.
Bro, the fact that sneaker resellers are, be honest with you, I understand that some the sneaker resale market used to be banging back in the day. Nowadays, people don't really care. Like, bro, times is too hard to be worrying about shoes and like high price shoes and shoes that literally are being that you can get for the low. They might not, they literally are the exact same shoe, but you can get them on a low from over in China somewhere. You feel me?
Like button
come
for
on,
real, man.
I've been trying to mind my
You gotta
business,
finesse it.
but I've been seeing it a lot today. If you're paying resale for these, you're part of the problem. If like 1,000 Jordans, it feel like over the last 2 years. When was the last time you had a hard time really getting a pair of shoes? Be for real. As a part-time reseller for the last 10 plus years, I can tell you the last Jordan 11s that came out 4 Christmases ago have not sold out or went anywhere on the market. A reseller won't tell you. The main job is to sell to hype piece, goofies, and the casual consumer that really don't know shit about shoes. Sum everything up, sell to the ignorant. But I'm here to give you free game. This is why I made this page, to educate the people that really don't know. It is too many apps, StockX, GOAT, Flight Club, eBay, to let you know the accurate market where you should be buying these shoes from. So the ones that's trying to sell this shoe for $350, $325, $300, stop it. People, if you look on these apps, you will know where the market is at. I'm gonna let you know this shoe is
175?
sitting. It is a brick, and it will
218?
be in the upcoming brick video at the end of the month. I've been trying.
Say, bro, I would never in my goddamn life pay $300, $400, $500 American dollars for the shoes of an NBA player who is the second greatest behind LeBron James.
All right, brother. Brother. That's rage bait. And he got me. He fucking got me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna start over. We're gonna start, but let's not disrespect MJ. All right. All right. LeBron is cool. I respect the hell out of LeBron. But don't do that. That's mm, 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 mm.
I'm just saying, bro. And for you dudes in the comment section that's gonna try to cook me about what I just said,
I ain't nobody trying to cook you. I'm just that's your GOAT. I respect that. MJ is mine. And LeBron wasn't even better than Kobe. But that's neither here nor there.
listen, I'm gonna just ask you this. What was Michael Jordan doing when he was 14 years old? Barely making the basketball team at his school. What was LeBron James doing at 14? Almost good enough to be in the NBA because he was there 3 short years later. What was D doing at 22?
I'm good.
Your boy, Michael Jordan at 22,
I'm
wasn't
so
even
sorry.
sniffing the finals or the playoffs. When LeBron James was 22 years old, he drug his sad ass team and lost, obviously, in the finals at age 22. I'm comparing apples to apples.
But you are not saying it was in a completely different era.
Man, that's all I'm
sorry.
saying.
I'm sorry.
When your boy
We are
Michael
watching
Jordan was 22, he was just coming into the league. He was new to the league. Your boy damn near he was acclimated to the league by the time he was 22 because he been there since he was 17. I don't even understand how we be talking
was
about this shit.
putting hands on
He guard
Jordan.
everything from 1 to 5. If you
the fuck
ask
up,
him
Randy.
to, he didn't guard
Shut up.
centers,
Shut up.
forwards,
Shut up.
point guards, you name it. All right, let's get back to the sneaker shit, dog.
Now, fast forward, it's kind of tough with the shoe stuff because
respect
Nike's
the hell out
been
of
pulling
his-
back
out
contracts
of
from a
his
lot of
opinion,
stores, even like Foot Lockers, all these big companies to just do it themselves because they got so big now to where they raise retail, everything sells. It's not like before. Before stuff used to sit on the shelf. Now,
Yeah, man, the factories are doing direct selling. That's another interesting part right there. Nike got its own thing. You can go to Nike itself and buy the damn shoe. You ain't got to go through a third party.
She trying to tell us why sneakers dying?
Does anyone want to explain?
So I own a sneaker store, and here's 3 main reasons why the sneaker market has crashed. 1, oversupply. There's way too much supply for the little demand that there is. 2, people now would rather buy for comfort. They'd rather buy on-cloud Hokas, just more comfortable wear. They don't really care about buying Jordan 4s anymore.
Shout out to New Balance.
More Jordan 11s, things like that, even though those SKUs are still very in demand. Number 3, and I think this ties into it, and I haven't heard many people talk about it, but I really think that like the love that people have for sneakers is just gone now. Like sneakers used to be a talking point. Like when you meet somebody with like, let's say an off
Bro, they can't help it. I gotta turn the Yapathon off, bro. They can't help but still scam you when you know exactly why it's dead. First off, to say that the love for sneakers and people are only wearing for comfort and don't want to buy sneakers is crazy, considering that the market cap is like 90 billion or some shit and it used to be only like 60 in 2018 or some shit. Second, bro, we just don't want to buy from you resellers because you bought everything, hoard all those sneakers like the ones behind your head, and get mad that we don't want to pay $200 over asking price, my
Hey,
nigga.
bro, I'm going to tell you like a man, I'm not paying a cent over retail, and you know why?
Big facts.
I'm going to tell you why right now.
You don't deserve nothing, you don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between.
Straight up, I don't give a damn, bro, because the idea of you buying it retail and then increasing the price by 60, 70, 100%, 200% sometimes, it just don't sit right with me, bro. I don't want to see you doing better than me in life. I spent my hard-earned money on some shoes. I want to get them for retail price. If I'm doing that, I don't want to see you come up off of my desire to have these shoes because I wasn't up on game on how to get them retail. I don't want to see you doing better than me, man. Straight up, shoe costs $100 and you want to charge me $300 for them. I don't want to see you walking away with that type of profit off of my out of my expense. Hell no.
That
Good.
Suns
The
had its fire.
sneak was made for $20. Y'all made the sneak for $20 and try to make me pay $200 over what they
That's
asked.
racist, bro. He said, y'all, I think he referring to the Asian lady because the shoes be made in China, and not to assume
fucked
she's
up.
Chinese or nothing, but that's where my mind went.
Asking
If he
for at
did
the
do that,
store
that's
because
fucked
you
up.
got a bot system and bought them all out. Like, no, gang, we not doing that. And then Nike, Adidas, and everybody else got up on y'all game and was like, no, we not going to make people not want to wear our sneakers so
Brother.
y'all can make more money. Fuck out of here. Like, no, it's not dead. Sneakers are not dead. The same sneakerheads that I know are still sneakerheads. I just can't identify a fake, and I'm not calling my homie to identify a fake. Y'all scam too much. Y'all overprice shit too much. And y'all bought out everything and the bubble popped. The resale bubble popped, not the sneaker market. Understand that. Reevaluate. Start making your own sneakers.
Well, that part I do agree with. Like, if I knew the game and everything else, I would make my own sneakers. Be real with you. Like, fuck it. Why not? And also that's just like the Pokemon card stuff like that for the reseller for the Pokemon cards. Like that shit is crazy.
And you know what's crazy? This ain't even just with sneakers and things of that nature, bro. People just be getting greedy, and because of their greed, they end up failing in the long run. I could think of several lounges and bars and shit in New Orleans where they was trying to price gouge niggas, charging you $17 for a single shot of Henny. And then if you want to double, they charging double basically, and they automatically including a gratuity into that when it's literally just one person ordering it. I understand if it's a party of 8 or whatever, cool, but I ordered a single solitary drink and should not cost $34 for 2 shots of Hennessy. I'm just
Nigga,
throwing it out there.
What?
Now,
My bad. I didn't mean to say that like that. What? $34 for a 2-shot of hen dog?
Company that I'm thinking about is out of business because
Shit.
nobody want to support no shit like that. This is what the sneakerheads are doing.
That's why you know a girl that's like a bottle girl, and you either bring a bottle in and she like, you know what I mean, hooks you up like that, or you don't go out to drink. I mean, pregame. I don't do that no more. You know what I mean? That's the old me. But
Essentially.
Resellers are claiming that sneakers are dying. They're not, but if they were, y'all are the reason why. Now listen, it's not 2016 anymore. Nobody really cares about off-white Jordans, Dunks, or Yeezy shoes. Listen, Nike and Jordan brand, they're still getting attention, but a lot of people have moved on to so many other brands. Obviously, brands like Adidas and Puma have been really popular, but Vans has been amazing this year. Timberland has been going crazy as well. People don't even want to wear sneakers. They want boots now.
I'm not putting on that shit, man. Hell no, bruh.
Saucony's been making a late push with their West Side Gun collaboration. And even independent designers like John Geiger have been selling out of all their pairs.
he can't. Please say Saya, because Saya, I think it's Saya Collectives. He has some dope ass shoes. I'm not gonna lie to you.
People don't want all of this anymore, and they definitely don't want to pay hundreds of dollars over the retail value for it. Sneakers aren't dead. It's honestly just more saturated than it's ever been when it comes to general popularity.
True.
Casual enjoyers aren't only wearing Nike, they want so many other brands now.
Man, nigga, these Sauconys? Boy, I ain't seen Sauconys in a minute. Sauconys used to be the shoes that your parents had to buy because they ain't had the money to put you in them other shits. At least when I was coming up, it was. Nobody was bragging about having Sauconys. You ain't get no compliments off Sauconys like talking about it, you know. When you had them on, people knew that your mama got them bitches. That was the 2 for $59. Your brother got one pair, and you got
shit. If you are around my age, you would know Starberries. Yo, shout out to Starberries, bro. I understand because hated on me and like called me lame and corny and stuff like that in school because I had a couple pair of Starberries. You know what I mean? But hey, them was the hoop shoes. I was a broke boy. I still am a broke boy, but you know what I mean? I know where I came from. Starberry, baby.
got one pair. Or you a single child and you got a white pair of them Sauconys and a black pair or the gray. I'm just calling a spade a spade. I remember them sales back in the
and a
day.
black pair of
Right now is the best time to be a sneakerhead. There have been so many pairs that you could get for retail, under retail, and if you had to pay resale, it wasn't that much more.
But I will say this, though, Sauconys might be one of them regional things because down here, the little Reeboks, we call them Soldier Reeds, they was popular. But a lot of other places wasn't checking for them. So, I don't know.
I just saw a man asking why sneaker culture is dead and why resellers are not coming in like they used to and why customers are not buying these overpriced shoes like they used to. And as a former store manager in retail, been in retail for years, I'm going to tell y'all what resellers have told me and what I have seen with my own eyes. Use the Nike Panda Dunk, for example, because there was a time where those shoes were in high demand and there wasn't a lot of those shoes being made or being produced. So the reseller game, like, I don't know why the demand was so high, but everybody was like fighting to get a Panda Dunk. Like if you work in retail, you already know that Panda Dunk, it was just going crazy at the time.
They sold so many of those Panda Dunks that like all the sneakerheads started making hit pieces about them. Like, example, name a shoe that if a girl showed up on a date wearing, you would instantly walk away. Panda Dunks. Everybody was saying it. I remember the videos on TikTok. They wore them shoes out.
Is this, okay? Nike started seeing how much money was being made. They started hearing whisperings about how resellers were making so much money on the back end. So they started making a whole bunch of Panda Dunks. Like, if you been in retail at that time, you know, like at a certain point, they started sending hella Panda Dunks, like out of nowhere. So, because I remember getting like boxes, like shipment boxes of Panda Dunks, and it was nowhere to put them shoes. Got to a point, at least for where I was at, where you stopped seeing resellers like altogether. Like I remember they would come in crowds, like coming in deep, and then when I would see them, I would be like, what happened? Like, why y'all not out in the streets no more? What's going on?
Quick side note, at least once a day I get a comment or an email asking, how do I do this YouTube thing? How do I make reaction videos? If you
there no more. And I know a lot of resellers at that time that was making a lot of money that had to get jobs. They had to go back to a 9-to-5 because the demand just wasn't there no more. These companies started making more of the shoes. They was like,
Hey dog, I ain't gonna lie, she ain't lying. I know a couple cats right now who was selling shoes like in 2019 and 2020, and I ain't seen these niggas post nothing. These dudes got regular jobs now. That is crazy, bro. Nothing wrong with having a regular job, but like the problem is when you putting it out there to the world that you big balling and you making so much money selling these shoes, and then we see you no longer selling shoes and you're working a kitchen job now. It's like we know what it is. We know you didn't choose to go and do what you're doing now. You would much rather be balling selling shoes like you was 5 years ago.
Y'all not gonna get us this time. So I think that's like when sneaker culture just kind of died because companies just started catching on pretty much.
Yeah, Nike ain't trying to see y'all mom and pop operations balling out.
I seen a video of this guy that had a sneaker store, and he was saying basically like, why aren't people buying sneakers anymore? And he doesn't understand why, and his sneaker prices are so good. I'm gonna tell you exactly why that sneaker game has been fucked for years. There was a point in time where you could win a raffle. There was a point in time where like anybody could just camp outside, go get a pair of kicks, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was sneaker culture back in the day. But it was like right before COVID, when technology just started getting way too advanced, and these add to cart botters, these add to cart reselling fucks would literally just purchase 200, 300, 400 pairs of fucking shoes within seconds. And nobody else was able to get a pair. So now we're all forced to fucking pay 3x, 4x, whatever the fucking retail price was. You
wasn't forced to do nothing. You chose to do that, sir. You dig? I would never. I don't give a shit about them shoes like that. I'm grown as hell now, and that's not what my value aligns. Not with no man-made
Resellers are
shit
claiming
that's
that
cheap as hell, produced in China. I'm not buying that shit for that price because it doesn't add value to me.
To get a general release shoe, bro, the shit was so sickening. And then after that, people got so tired of it. The crazy timing was reps got way better in quality. Like, bro, back in like 2013, 2014, whatever the case may be, you could easily like tell the difference between like a Taobao pair of fucking Jordan 11s and a retail pair, or from whatever vendor, right? You can easily tell the difference. Bro, the reps got so good, you can literally hold them up 1-to-1 and you can't tell the difference depending on whatever batch it is that you get. So now the rep...
Well, that's because they coming from the same damn spot, bro. It's like, all right, cool, we're going to send this to the store, and then we're going to keep these to ourselves and sell them on the secondhand market. That's all they doing, bro. It's made in the same damn factory.
Are starting to get way easier to get. So now it's like, if I can, for below retail, guarantee myself this shoe, why in the fuck would I go shop with so-and-so down the street and get waxed 3x retail for a pair of shoes when I can just get basically the same shoe for less than retail? That's why the sneaker game is fucked up, because you motherfuckers got so greedy, so fucking greedy. You took the fun out of collecting sneakers. And then these fucking two bitch ass niggas get caught selling fakes. What's the dude, the motherfucker with the glasses, and the dude that's always arguing with people and like lowballing them in his sneaker store? Like, bro, there's too much greed. There's so much greed going on in the sneaker game. It took the fun out of it completely. So now nobody can fucking enjoy being a sneaker collector.
So let me get this straight. The dude he talking about right now didn't even have the decency in him to sell the replicas that look identical to the actual product. He sold some knockoff replicas, the ones that are clearly not the ones, bro. Come on, make it make sense, dog. That's stupid ass. Crazy. He trying to bust him over the head, man. Spend a little extra money and get the authentic replicas and sell them. You doing it dirty. You doing the kind that I can go and check and find out that they fake, and that'll be enough for me to come bust your head open to the white meat, bro. That's wild, dog. That's wild, man. I'm gonna show y'all the video that's gonna piss you off after this one. Watch what I tell you.
It's all by reps. Save ourselves a little bit of money and still get whatever it is that we want. But then again, people don't even fucking care to buy the shoes anymore. Everybody just wears runners. That's why the Panda Dunks are so fucking famous. Why everybody has a pair of Panda Dunks? Because they're easy to get. And I don't have to go through any stress or whatever. That's why people wear fucking a bunch of New Balances nowadays. All of that. I'm ranting. I'm yapping. But bro, you guys fucked it up.
I love them.
Your question was answered before, when you opened the store. You greedy fuckers fucked the sneaker game up, and now nobody cares anymore. And you're like, oh, why aren't they buying shoes? Because of you.
Man, let me show y'all this video I'm talking about, man. This nigga pissed me off, boy. I can guarantee you on all 3 of my kids, if this would have happened to me, y'all would have seen me on the news for beating a dog shit out, buddy, man. And I know most of y'all gonna feel the same way when I show you this video, dog.
Oh.
So the pair of shoe that you just seen him holding, the red ones, are anywhere between $10,000 and $20,000. Watch what he does. That piece not supposed to do that. He wasn't. All right.
Oh. I probably wouldn't be able to take it. I'm sorry about that. You should have told me not to open it, bro. I'm so sorry.
If you guys don't know what these are the Nike Air Yeezy 2 Red Octobers. Brand new, these go for $10,000 to $20,000. This guy brought in a pair. I always have to check the strap on this shoe to legit check it. And as you guys saw, I very delicately, gently opened it. I promise you guys, I was super gentle. When I opened it, I broke the strap. And yeah, you guys couldn't really see his face on the camera, but he was definitely like mad at me, like staring me down. I felt bad, guys, but he was trying to sell the shoe, so I had to make sure everything was fine with it. But I did ask him if I can open it, guys, and he said yes.
Yeah, I apologize, bro. I wouldn't be able to take it. I genuinely apologize too. I'm sorry. You should have told me.
I don't care about no apology,
partner.
I would have beat the dog shit out that boy.
Super gentle.
Fuck you talking about?
I don't know what to tell you, bro.
He would have had to give me 10K off rip.
Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate it.
Hey, bro, no lie.
In that smile?
You got two options.
Hey, I ain't got my shit on me, but
$10,000.
Exactly.
Or end up in the hospital and probably have $10,000 worth of medical expenses.
Damn straight.
This shoe store only big enough for two of it. Hey, dog, I would have been so fucking mad, bro. Dog, what? Because guess what? And tell me if I'm lying. Had a customer come in there and done that to one of his shoes,
it would have been.
What would have happened?
Yeah.
Riddle me that.
Yep.
If customer walks in the door, tears off a strap on a $10,000 to $20,000 pair of shoes, you know this man would be trying to demand that they pay for it. Probably take him to court and everything.
Yep.
I'm not going for that. Now I slap the smile off this nigga face, bro. I'm not. Nope. Not messing with it, bro. Am I going hard? I don't think so. Look what they saying in the comment section. What you mean? I can't take it. If you test drive a car and you crash it, you just bought the car. Facts. You break it, you bought it. You owe that dude money. But if a customer broke a pair in your store, they gotta pay. See what I'm saying? You should pay him. You owe him 10K.
Facts.
Real talk. You owe him 10K. You gotta pay it, bro. You gotta pay. Broke it in front of him, blamed him for it, then told him can't take it. Yeah, I'm never bringing my shoes to you. Boy, what? Y'all tripping. I would beat the shit out of him if he wouldn't pay me that. But nah, I wouldn't. The smart, mature me taking him to court because he got it on camera. I'm taking him to court. Straight up.
3 reasons why sneaker reselling is dead. Them boys about to be on the streets. Reason number 1, pandemic is over, man. Stimulus money is gone. The government fund money is gone. So if you're a reseller and you charging prices out the ass, people ain't going for that no more, man. They don't have the extra money. I'm sorry. Number 2, Nike flooded the market. So what happened was there were a lot of people that were like, hey, Nike, you need to start to increase the quantity of shoes that you're selling. I can't cop on sneakers. Nike said, all right. So they did it. So what happens when you increase the quantity of something, but you keep the same price? That means demand is going to go down because that same product is now sitting on a shelf somewhere. Because the key to reselling is hype. And if there's no hype and the quantity is high, guess what? That color, bro. You ain't making no money, bro.
Bro, it's really a simple concept, supply and demand, dog. If your ass spent $1,000 on a pair of shoes that you was like, damn, I'm be one of the only people who got them. Next day you step outside and literally every time you walk, you see somebody with that same shoe on. Now that $1,000 feels like you wasted your money because you were supposed to be one of the only people wearing it. Supply and demand, dog. That's why the exclusivity is dead, because Nike flooded the market with the same shoes that these retailers was trying to overprice.
You better put them on discount. Reason number 3 is pretty obvious, and it ties into the last 2. It's the economy. Inflation is up, and if inflation is up, guess what? That means the purchasing power of your dollar went down. And if the purchasing power of your dollar went down, that means you have less dollars to purchase something that you purchased in the past. That means I'm going to be a little frugal with some of the things that I choose to purchase in the future. I'm just saying. What are some of y'all reasons as to why sneaker reselling is dead now? Let me know in the comments. I'm trying to hear it.
Hey, I'll give y'all another reason. Nike definitely messing over you because they charging premium prices for shoes that don't even got leather on them or nothing like that. So you're paying for an inferior product, and then on top of that, these people are trying to resell those inferior products at 2x the price that Nike is already price gouging us on. It's just it just makes for a concoction of bad circumstances for resellers, dog. It's really just that simple.
Some of the hottest sneakers that ever existed have nosedived from where they once were. Look at the Mocha ones. They started to surface in October 2020, which by the way was the golden era of sneaker reselling. They held their value for a really long time. Over the last year and a half, even they have like dipped in value. Like drops that used to sell out in minutes are now just sitting on shelves or sitting in the sneakers app. That's because brands like Nike have decided to stop making limited runs and make more stock. So what that means is demand for sneakers is now way less than the actual supply of sneakers. In simple terms, Nike just cut resellers all the way out. Also with that, consumer interest has shifted. Like now we see brands like New Balance, Asics, now they just as hot. So today there's like a wider range of sneakers that will complete your outfit. As to where in 2020, maybe 2021, you had to have on a pair of Jordan 1s or your fit was trash. And like even take a look at pandas, right? People used to like pandas, but now, bro, don't nobody care about no pandas. See? And last but not least, the economy, bro. The economy that we live in is completely f***ed up. So just to keep it real with you, nobody really has disposable income. People don't have extra money to be spending on a pair of shoes like they did in 2020 when the stimmy checks were rolling. Now, some of the top sneaker resellers in the country are even shifting gears, further proving that even for them, established resellers, it's just a lose-lose game right now. We all get.
You ain't gonna never be able to compete with Nike, bruh. I want to look at these knockoffs though.
That's $1 billion.
So look, we about to switch gears, man. So look, this is another component of why the resale market is dying, because the replicas are just as good as the authentic ones, and people are not ashamed to buy them because who's gonna be the wiser? Who's gonna know?
Hey, we doing a comparison videos. We got the fakes, we got the reps, and we got the real ones. Let's get it. And I know what y'all gonna say, reps and fakes are the same thing. No, they not. When I get done with this video, y'all gonna see the big difference. Now, before we jump straight into the video, which one do y'all think real? Which one do y'all think fake? And which one do y'all think
I'm not a sneakerhead, I can't tell.
Let me know in the comments down below.
One
I just gave y'all the answer.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna start off with the reps and we're gonna start off with the fakes. We're gonna damn, they threw. Them bitches threw. Not only you can want to hand bend these jokers.
Nah, you're not supposed to be able to do that.
Terrible. Anyway, let's put them together. Let me show y'all why I say fake and reps are two different things, right?
And then the little
these are not the same material. They not. This is vinyl. So this printed. Y'all see it printed. This is the correct material that's supposed to be on the shoe, right? These shoes terrible. And you can see the numbers that's inside the sole part.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Done. Now let's do the rep with the real ones, the real black cement. Now as y'all see, you really just can't tell no difference. You can't. You know what I'm saying? Only difference that you can tell is that this rep shoe got more details than the actual real shoe. The real shoe, we always wish that when they came out with the threes again, they came out with more details, more black inside the material part right here, right?
So you telling me that the replica, the fake one, is better than the real one?
Yep.
Has more detail and artsy shit happening than the real ones? I see why the sneaker market is dying, bruh. Niggas is rather
just like these right here on the reps. We want the real shoes to look like this around the toe. I don't know why Nike and Jordan decide to make it lighter around here with no details. I don't understand it. And
man, I can picture a nigga right now. Man, son, I know your shoes fake. Them bitches look too good, son. The pretty ass, fake ass shoes, dog. That's how I know you ain't had the money to get the real ones, dog, because they look better than the real ones. That's crazy.
That's why I say reps are looking better than real shoes nowadays. And not only that,
might as well get the reps. They cheaper.
You can't even bend the reps. You can't bend them. They just like the real shoes. Like, ain't budging. They just like the real shoes. We doing a comparison. Yeah. Now, and this is a 9.5, and this is a 11.
I'm about to see why they so much bigger.
This is a 9 or 9.5. And let's see the back. Bam. So in the back, like I said, the rep got way more details than the actual real shoe, as y'all see. Because I prefer more details, more quality than any damn thing. You know what I'm saying? I go for quality. If the shoes, used to look just like this back in the days. They used to come out just like this with all this detail around here, just like this. Now it just faded. Like, as you see, look. As you see, look. Which one would you buy in the store? If you just had it, you don't go.
Me personally, I'm buying the one on the bottom, dog. It just looked better.
Get these because it's more detail right here. Look at this. It's boring. So that's the difference between the rep and the real shoes.
Why would you pay $250 to $300 for a pair of Jordans when they're selling for $20 to $30 to $40 in China? Same quality, the same box, the same receipt, and people have the nerve to say, "Oh, mine legit." Mine legit. I can see the tag said made in the USA. If it said made in the USA, then cool, I understand. But the legit pair says made in China. The quote unquote fake pair says made in China. The same quality, the same box, everything's the same. You have one person that paid $25 for his pair and the other person paid $300 for his pair. Walking around talking about I got the legit pair. That's fine. You spent $300 for one pair. I can buy 15 pairs of Jordans for the same price you paid for. My pairs probably look better than yours, and they're gonna last longer than yours. All you're gonna do is try to resell it for $50, $70. Why would...
Bro, I'm just saying, if y'all got on the replicas, I'm going to be the last person to judge you. I don't care, because it makes no sense to me economically to buy something so expensive when the identical one who actually looks better, it's way cheaper.
And all over the place. Nike and Jordan were already considering themselves as a legacy brand. They feel like, hey, they're going to buy it anyway. We can cheap out on the materials. And that's exactly what they did. From majority of the 2000s and the early 2010s, we got straight shit, just nice colorway.
I don't know where, so when I grew up or whatever, we had to swap and shop back in the day. And I remember, I think I was with my pops. No, I was with my uncle. My uncle and some of his people, and basically we had walked past this like little fleece shoe market or whatever, and motherfuckers was trying to sell a bunch of fake one of these, and that shit was just funny as hell. My people was just like, "Hey, bro, you know them is fake, right?" He's like, "Oh no, them ain't fake, dude. These are the real thing. These are the real thing. I went to the store and bought these," and then my people was like, "Yo." And he showed him the little I think it was inside the little tongue or whatever. It was like the little tag. He's like, yeah, this is not real. Dude lost his shit. He was like, why you trying to fuck up my business? I was like, yo.
People complain so much. Nike said, oh, we're going to fix it and introduce the remastered program, which was in 2015. Better leather quality, no paint chipping, stuff like that. Really, it was a bunch of BS to raise the prices.
Now that he confirmed that for y'all, a lot of people don't know because I've been reading the comments. Y'all don't know the difference between fakes and reps. I'm about to show y'all in today's video. This is the difference between fakes and reps. It's just another. As y'all see the bad quality, everything on this shoe. Look at this.
Damn.
Now, let's take it in sunlight.
Hey, that must be the same material when Jordan was playing in them Jordans and they blew out on them.
Now, if you're a real sneakerhead, you should automatically know that this shoe is completely off. Look at the elephant print. It ain't even suede. It's not elephant print or nothing. It's vinyl. You can get some alcohol and rub the black stuff off the shoe. That's how bad it is.
This shoe is made for the guy who don't give a damn, bro. He just happy to have something that look remotely close to Jordans. He down and out on his luck, but he want to look good and he want to have a name brand.
Still, I guess, fresh.
The other ones, the replicas, are for the one who does care about other people's opinion, and more so than the last guy, because to a degree they both care. That's why they want this particular shoe. But he wants to spend the extra money so that he doesn't get called out for it. That's what the replica is for.
It got red tape up under it. It's trash. Even the red circle thing that's in front of the shoe is sticking out. Like, come on, y'all. Come on.
Yeah, they have.
Now, did y'all see how bad that quality was on this shoe in the sunlight? My point exactly. You can't compare rep shoes to fake shoes. Now, let's take these in the sunlight so I can compare these to these.
I still
Let's
want
go.
a pair of those.
Now, it's really nothing too much wrong with the shoe, but I know what y'all gonna say. It's too red, it's too red. I got it in the sunlight. If you edit videos or you're a content creator, you know the sunlight gonna make the color pop. Y'all already know that already. Stop it. But like I said, this shoe is perfect. It don't bend, it don't fold like the other shoe. It color looking good, leather looking good, everything looking good on this shoe. Oh, so now I got y'all attention. Now y'all see the difference between fake shoes and rep shoes. Rep shoes is damn near basically the real shoes, as y'all see. Point on. Ain't nothing off about this shoe. Like I said, look at this shit. These
You should not be able to bend the front of a shoe like that.
Ain't budging. Ain't budging at all. Y'all gonna start listening to me, bro. Education is free. I promise.
Hey, dog.
said
This is
education
a
is free.
crazy video or whatever,
He ain't
man.
lying.
I already know people in the comments gonna be like, man, Will looking like he ready to go buy some of them fake shoes.
Shit. I'd buy a couple pair of fake shoes. What you talking about? You know what I mean? It's all about economics. If you doing something smarter with your money, then spend it on some shit, you good out here. Love each and every last one of y'all, man. Shout out to that guy Will again. The link for this original video will be in the description below, man. And like I said before in the beginning, yo, hit that like, hit that subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, man. Yo, hit that like, hit that subscribe, man. Let me know in the comments down below if you would buy some knockoff shoes or if you already knew about this. You know what I mean? I ain't saying I didn't know about this because I did know about this. But like I said, I don't really buy shoes like that, like expensive name brand shoes. Other than that, let me know in the comments down below. I'll catch you on the next one, man. Peace.